Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Sunday Talk to Talks. I'm your host, Devin, and we got Curtis back.
Yeah, I'm here again.
So everyone ditched me, so I had to drag Curtis into the office.
Yep, exactly. I was your last hope.
Exactly. I always have to do this by myself, and I don't know what I can talk about for 20 minutes on my own.
I kind of want to see that, but I kind of want to don't.
Yeah, it would be so sad and depressing.
It would be.
But I figured, bitch, we're going to talk Kirby, because it's Kirby.
Kirby's pretty cool.
Kirby is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Long and storied history.
Exactly.
One of Nintendo's biggest secondaries, I guess you'd say. I guess right up there. I can think of maybe him and Samus as being a similar company.
Yeah.
In terms of billing that they get.
Yeah, Kirby's always, in my mind, always been up there with, like, Samus, Star Fox, and
Donkey Kong,
like the others.
Yep.
Not a Link or a Mario
those
hitter,
those will always be the kings, but yeah.
Excuse me.
He's got his own proud legacy.
Yes. He was my favorite character for the longest time.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I still consider Meta Knight to be one of my favorites of all time.
Yes.
I think he's my current Nintendo Switch icon, actually.
I believe so.
Yeah. So, I've always been a Meta Knight fan.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yep. I'm a sucker for that kind of character design. I'm not gonna lie.
Nope, I don't blame you. He's pretty cool.
Yep.
So, first things first, the intro. How did we get started with Kirby?
I think I played Dreamland first on the Game Boy.
See, I saw someone play Dreamland on the Game Boy.
Yeah.
And thought it looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then Kirby's Adventure would be the first one I played.
I didn't get a chance to play that one until much later, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Just never. Was it even at our local rental store? I can't even remember.
I don't think it was.
That might be why.
My cousin had it. I had to borrow it off him. So.
Okay, yep. Yeah, video game rental stores. Those were a thing, people.
Yeah. We've talked exclusively about those.
Yeah.
Go check out those episodes.
Yeah, those are...
Walk down a weird memory lane.
Yeah. Yeah, get your $2 out and rent your video game for the weekend.
Yep.
Don't rent RPGs.
Yeah.
You know what's good for you.
Especially when you're in a competition with everyone to get the game.
Yeah, seriously. But yeah, so I think I played Dreamland at my friend's house. I never owned a Game Boy again until I think my first actual Game Boy I owned was a color. So, yeah. But I did play Dreamland on my friend's Game Boy and thought it was really good. Obviously, it's not a long game, so pretty sure I was able to beat it. And yeah, from there it was. I think the next one I played would probably have been Superstar then.
Yeah, Superstar was my big one. I owned that one.
It was definitely the one I played the most.
Yeah.
No question.
How could you not 8 games in one?
Yeah, it was all you needed.
Yeah.
Brother and I doing the co-op all the time. Like
it has the best co-op in any game I've ever seen.
Secret best co-op game, exactly.
Yeah.
It's unbelievably fun.
I've never played a co-op game where you'd rather be player 2 than player 1.
Player 2 had all the fun.
Yeah. You can be as reckless as you want with player 2. You'll just be brought back.
Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. Brother was younger, so we always played the second player just so we could kind of just screw around and do what he wanted.
Yeah.
I will say that recently, in the year of our Lord, 2021, my brother and I did a co-op replay of that game on my CRT television.
Nice.
Friggin' great.
I know we have a playthrough of me and Cody trying to get through it.
Nice.
Which, when I look back, I was like, I really should have got Curtis on this one.
I definitely had the experience in that game anyways.
Yeah.
But introducing someone to it is also a noble endeavor.
Yeah, that was more of the goal there. It was like, Cody's never played a Kirby game in his life.
Good place to start.
And that's the best game, I think, for starting.
Definitely.
So, we do have to admit, along the line, we did drop off of the Kirby train.
We did, yes.
Some few quicker than others.
Yeah. It's not even really an indictment on the quality of those later games, because they seemed cool. I just never really got around to buying them.
No.
I think the last one I actually owned was Return to Dreamland.
The last one I got into was Mecha Planet.
Robobot?
Or Robobot, sorry.
Yeah.
Or Roboplanet, whatever it's called.
Planet Robobot, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I like but hate that game at the same time. It was a weird feeling. It just felt too gimmicky with the robot suit.
Fair enough.
And that was the problem with a lot of the Kirby games I was finding, is that they're becoming more gimmicky than they were.
I kind of noticed that too. I will say that I kind of appreciate the fact that they seem to be focusing more on Kirby lore in later games. There's something about having Kirby lore that I'm really on board with.
Yeah. Like, I'm still interested to get Forgotten Planet.
Yep.
But it's not high on my priorities right now.
Yeah, likewise. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Return to Dreamland. I just kind of fell off after that for no particular reason.
Yeah. Well, Return to Dreamland, that's kind of like a redux of Adventure, isn't it?
Sorta.
Sorta. Yeah. It's a little different. It has actual story to it.
Yeah, that was the one where you could play as, like, any of the main four, right?
Yeah.
Kirby, DDD, Meta Knight, the Bandana Waddle Dee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking Nightmare in Dreamland. That's the redux of Adventure.
Oh, yeah. The GBA one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right? Return to Dreamland is the Wii one where you could play 4 people at the same time.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yes. That was my last.
Yeah.
So, 10 years ago, give or take.
And actually, I'm a lying bastard. Dude, Mecha Planet wasn't my last Kirby one. I got Star Allies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was my last one.
How was that?
It's fine. It feels very much like Return to Dreamland, but with a lot more character selection.
Right.
The fact that you can play as Marks.
That's kind of neat.
It's kind of cool.
I dig it.
Yeah. Alright, so what draws us to Kirby? And I think everyone would agree abilities is up there.
Yeah, for me it's the character designs. I just really like the enemies and the characters and bosses. They all look super good.
Yeah.
They're bright, they're colorful, they pop out of the screen, they're distinctive, and a lot of them carry over between the various games. I really like the little broom hatter guy with his little witch hat and broom.
Yep.
One of my favorites. You've got the Cappy mushrooms. Like, got a bunch of bosses that come back time and time again.
Kracko.
Kracko being one of the coolest ever.
Yeah.
Love that.
Giant eyeball cloud that shoots lightning and has spikes.
Always cool.
Always cool.
And poor old Wispy Woods.
Yeah. You gotta beat him up every time.
Poor old dude.
I like when he gets like a monstrous form to compliment him a bit.
When he screws with you in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah. When there's a bit of a twist on the fight.
Yeah. Like I like the battle in Dreamland 3 where he just like gets up and starts running at you. It's like, oh, you thought I couldn't move.
I'm sick of this, Kirby. It's like Dracula stretching his legs for the first time.
Yep. That awkward walk cycle.
God, it's one of the best animated walks ever. Yo.
We'll have to do a Castlevania at some point.
Oh, definitely.
But back on track, it's Kirby.
Yes.
And yeah, character designs. I do love all the character designs. I can't think of one that I was like, nah, I don't care for that.
No, they're all cool.
Yeah. There's later games like the Triple Star Deluxe. I did not care for the Bee Queen.
Okay.
Boss.
She was like the villain, right?
She was the villain.
What was wrong with her?
I just didn't really like the look of it.
Wasn't Kirby enough?
Wasn't Kirby enough, or I don't know. It just didn't feel like it was wowing me like other bosses would.
Sure, yeah. If you're just a giant bee, that's not that cool.
It's like you're a queen bee. That's not uncommon, and you're not doing anything unique with your design.
Right.
Like, my favorite design is always Mark's, and Mark's Souls was much better than that.
Yeah. Kirby's villains are at their best when they're creepy cute.
Yeah.
That's always the best.
Or they start off adorable and then turn into some nightmare fuel.
And then go real bad.
Yeah.
As some of them definitely do.
Yes.
It all goes wrong.
Or they're just so surreal. Like O2 is always an interesting...
Yeah.
Giant bleeding eyeball.
Yes. Even Miracle Matter before him was a really weird creature.
Yeah.
Just such an abstract design that just had this absolutely kick-ass boss theme while you're fighting this D20, basically.
Yeah.
With all of your abilities.
Yep. Oh, you're faking 64. O2 actually appears in Dreamland 3.
Isn't he just called Zero there?
It might be 0.
I think it's 02 in Kirby 64.
Yeah.
Although I will have to check on that because I'm not confident. But yeah, same basic principle applies in both games.
Yeah.
Bleeding eyeball.
Yeah. Weird, freaky bleeding eyeball.
Yeah, the Dark Matter bosses were definitely up there in terms of just Eldritch Horde type things.
Yeah. So, I was trying to segue into abilities we like, but we got tracked off on characters, but...
Yeah, hey.
Obviously, abilities are another part of the game that I really enjoy.
Yes.
So, what's your favorite, top 3 abilities?
I always liked Bomb when I was a kid.
Bomb's pretty fun.
It's just pure savage destruction.
Yeah.
And
I love Bomb and Cutter combination in freaking 64.
Oh, God.
Exploding ninja stars.
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah.
If that counts as a power, that's the best one.
Yeah.
It really, really is awesome.
Yeah. I wish they'd do another game like 64 where you can combine abilities in the new ones.
Such a good gimmick.
It really is.
Yeah, Bomb, Yo-Yo probably.
Yo-Yo's pretty good.
Yo-Yo's pretty fun. Huh. Kind of a bunch of offbeat powers, but the UFO always felt special in Adventure, of course.
Yeah.
So maybe that as well. It was basically the Hammer Brothers suit or the Tanuki suit in that game.
Yeah. Very rare, but when you got it, God, did you feel powerful.
Exactly. Yup.
Plasma's always been my favorite.
My brother's as well.
Yeah.
He was definitely a plasma guy.
Yeah. If you know how to, really mash your controller, Plasma's God.
Especially when you're playing as the partner and you're flying.
Yeah. Just sneak up beside the boss and just
zoom around
charge.
The air, charge your ability, and zoom.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
I think here. I always have a spot for fighter. Just, you can't beat Hadokens and rising breaks.
Is it fighter or suplex that lets you stomp all over them?
Oh, suplex.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Suplex is fun, but it's very...
It can be hard to use, and it's situational.
Yeah, it's you're going up against a boss, you're suplex wasn't the best choice. I can drop kick him.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. It is fun to play with inside boss battles, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, just run for a stage and just back-breaking everything.
Tossing fools left and right. Pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to think of... Water in the Return to Dreamlands was actually pretty fun.
I don't remember it. What was it like?
I'm trying to remember exactly, but it's it was like fire, but you could aim the head around. And I think one of the abilities was that you could actually walk on water with it.
Nice.
Yeah. I think. It's been a while since I played that, but I just remember enjoying water.
Water's always cool.
Circus was also another one. That's in Triple Deluxe. And you do all these little acrobatic things, like jump through a flaming hoop, and the hoop does damage.
That's rad.
Yeah. Or you juggle, and that'll be like how you hit things above you.
Nice.
Yeah.
That actually does sound cool.
And from... What was the treasure hunting one? Like, the Amazing Mirror.
Yes.
Smash. If you like Smash Bros. And you play Amazing Mirrors, you can get the Smash ability, which is just basically all Kirby's moves from Smash.
Oh, wow. I forgot about that. Yeah. That game even had Master Hand and Crazy Hand as a boss, didn't it?
Yep. That's how you got the Smash.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, wow. I need to replay that one. That one was neat.
Yeah. Alright.
Hidden gem. Oh, and special shout out to the Mike ability.
Oh, I love the one-off abilities.
Yeah.
Like Crash, Mike.
Yeah.
Paint was a great one. I love Paint.
Yes. Especially against certain bosses where it actually changes their color.
Yeah. Or does something to them.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, so we'll finish off with first favorite game of the series, which I think we both agree Superstar was...
I think so. It's hard to top.
Yeah.
I would say close second is 64.
Yeah, 64 is definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah. And then probably Adventure.
I think Amazing Mirror for me.
Yeah.
It's like, as much as I got lost in that game constantly,
Yep.
I always enjoyed the feeling of lost.
It's really charming.
Yeah.
Game. Like I said, it's been ages since I played it, and I kind of want to just go replay it now.
Yeah. That might be a channel idea for another time.
There you go. Yeah.
Any games we absolutely hated from the series?
I mean, I wasn't crazy about some of the spin-offs. Like, they seemed neat, but I didn't give them much time of day.
Yeah. Yeah, hate is a really strong word for this one.
Yeah, I don't...
Disliked might be a better... I can't remember the name of it, but it's the one where you got like 10 mini Kirbys.
Oh, Mass Attack, was it?
Mass Attack.
Yes.
Yeah. Didn't care for that one, because that was just more... that should have been a Pikmin title.
Yeah, it was no great shakes, for sure.
No.
Yeah. Aside from that... I guess most of the rest I played were at least enjoyable on some level.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was kind of whatever. Did you ever play the Rainbow Curse, or what was the other one called? I forget now.
I remember Rainbow Curse. I didn't get too far in that one.
Yeah, Canvas Curse, I think. Was the
Canvas Curse.
Yeah. I kind of thought those were neat, but never really got much into them. So.
No. And shout out to Epic Yarn for not... It's fine.
Epic Yarn I didn't like as much as I hoped. I really found the kind of brain dead easy difficulty to turn off.
Really was.
And the music was kind of just cutesy. When I think of Kirby music, I think of just like badass, like surprisingly cool and atmospheric tracks.
Oh yeah. Like I got the Kirby collection. I got the soundtrack, and I was like, every one of these is a banger.
Yep.
And then you get to the Epic Yarn section, I was like, oh god, I can just go to sleep.
Exactly. It's just kind of like sleepy time, cutesy music.
Yeah.
Just in general, that whole game, like, I think it used to not be a Kirby game, and it was refactored to be one or something like that. And it kind of shows, I guess.
Alright, and our final topic is the TV show.
Good times.
So, I think it's no secret that you and I were really hyped for the show when we first heard it was announced.
Absolutely.
And then kind of led to a slight disappointment.
Yeah.
So, what about the show disappointed you?
It just got repetitive, you know? Like, the first few episodes were pretty neat just to see everything happening. Seeing a few familiar faces. But then, past, like, episode, I don't know, 5 or 6, it's like, okay, I think I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically Monster of the Week, Kirby gets power, beats monster.
Yeah.
Next episode.
Yeah, the Capitan residents were no great shape.
I think Season 2 they changed the formula a little bit to make it more of a structured show.
A bit more of a story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the damage was done.
Yeah. I don't even know offhand, but did we get all the episodes in English?
I think so. I'll have to double check that because I'm not sure.
Yeah.
For me, I never felt Kirby as a baby character, or
yeah,
like I wanted him to have some speaking roles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or even not, just give me something that's like a little more mature.
Even just the noises from the games.
Yeah. Like Kirby never struck me as like, the highest intelligence creature.
No.
But he wasn't baby level either.
No.
He was a good middle road.
Exactly.
Like a little naive, but
not an infant.
Can get serious real fucking quick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He gets his angry Kirby eyes going on.
Yeah.
Like you see in the American bots art.
Yeah.
We got spoiled by that, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe the Japanese have a different perception of Kirby, what Kirby should be than we do.
That might be it.
I think
that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Cute little puffball versus kind of badass pink puffball.
Yeah. Because we got to sell to American audience.
That's America for you.
Yeah.
And we get swept up right into what America likes, of course.
Of course we do.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, final thoughts before we close out the episode.
Great character. Great overall series.
Such an easy design character.
Yeah.
That's great.
So iconic for a little circle guy.
Yeah.
And giving him the perfect power set for his appearance.
Yeah.
His ability to fly and suck up enemies and steal their powers. All perfect.
That's the biggest selling point for me in the Kirby game is always you get to have the powers of things you fight. And use those as your weapons.
It's like Mega Man, but for enemies instead of bosses.
Yeah. But I think with that, though, we'll call the episode here. So thank you all very much for watching.
Yeah, absolutely. Kirby rocks.
Yeah. Comment down below what you like about Kirby.
Yeah.
Until then, have a good one, guys.
Thanks, everyone.